The expected delivery dates are federal level port stimulus check for $1,400, and this one including people receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA benefits, RRB, people on retirement, low income, fixed income, basically everybody right here into the US economy. Government can print the money. Now inflation is represented by this red line. Now let's say this red line starts off high with indicating the high inflation, then it will start dropping once again indicating a deflation. Now during the period of deflation, government can print the money and they can stimulate the economy via stimulus check. The government can then print money via stimulus check to try push the red line back up like this, and they must make sure that they do in a way that it does not cause further inflation by doing so, and they can stimulate the economy via stimulus check. Job losses due to unemployment rate increase and economic forecasts are suggesting that recession will be around. Today in this video, I'll be sharing you some of the important details regarding a fourth federal level stimulus check, when you can expect, how much money can you able to receive, and honestly this looks very promising as we see many signs which clearly shows that there could be a federal fourth level stimulus check. So guys, without wasting any time, let me show you all the important details, what experts are saying and what data is talking about it. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so the first important question I see right over here into the community, honestly people are asking whether we can expect a federal fourth stimulus check or not, whether it's $1,400, $1,200, $2,000, $2,600 or any of that value for that matter. You know what guys, according to some reports, analysts and economists, some of the top bank CEOs, basically the year 2023 is year of reckoning. This means that we are likely be going to see another 2000 or 2008 like financial crisis. Now I don't want to increase your fear, but let me tell you guys, let me be honest with you, I think we are going to see something this year. I think it's the most likely scenario given the current economic situation. We need to stay informed about all the important changes, all the updates. We need to prepare with the latest situation in the economy. So I'm going to do my best to keep you up to date on all the latest information, all the new updates. So guys, make sure to subscribe to our channel. How to guys? Turn on all the bell notification. Make sure to hit that like, share this video, and let's jump right into all the details. Now to analyze whether there is a possibility of stimulus checks in the United States, there would have to be a massive job loss and much pain in the economy. 3 billion job losses due to unemployment rate increase, and economic forecasts are suggesting that recession in quarter 3 and quarter 4 will be around the holidays. And you know what guys, a potential impact of a holiday recession would be onto the stock market bottom. A stock market bottom will leading to a billionaire and top 1% earners benefiting from that important stock market event. Speaking of a potential stimulus check, in order for the stimulus check to be approved, what we need, the important catalyst in passing stimulus check is recession, the condition of the economy, and many other factors. Recession is usually and historically the one of the factor that leads to a stock market bottom. If recession hasn't technically started yet, then pain in the stock market could be still ahead, and this suggests that stock market hasn't hit bottom and it's possible that there is no recession. Now let's say if there is a sudden wave of 3 million jobless individuals, in that scenario government would want to intervene if there is sudden event like that. Basically the velocity of the money suggesting that when one person spends money, it circulates through the economy 4 to 5 times, and with actually 3 billion people having less money to spend, well, you know what that would mean, the impact could be as much as about 12 to 13 million people without having their jobs. That means less money, about 4 to 5 times less money into the economy. Now granted, employment insurance program could stop the jobless spiral from expanding. There are tons of employment insurance program available to stop this jobless spiral, but you have to take this seriously, because if 12 million people are unemployed, then companies earnings will plummet instantly, leading to less employment and depressionally spiral in the economy. And a simple solution to this issue is sending out stimulus check in economy. That will quickly stimulate the economy, and government and Federal Reserve will have to amplify the debt ceiling. That's another possible solution. Also, speaking of third possible solution, well, Biden administration could spend on chip related investment via the CHIPS Act, and Biden administration is loosely interpreting the law of the CHIPS Act, leading to about 3 times of the spending than estimated. Now spending in chip manufacturing could be interpreted so loosely that it could be 3 to 5 times more expensive than previously thought, and Biden administration could justify this more spending, 3 to 4 times more spending under the existing act, without help from Congress. Bipartisan effort efforts could potentially expand the unemployment protections with some work requirements. That's one possibility. But as per the estimates, Goldman Sachs estimates $390 billion in already authorized stimulus spending and believed it would be, 3 times as much. Now, money is the simple answer. Speaking in the money sense, well, the answer is yes. What they can do is quantitative easing, formerly known as just printing out more money and then give it to the people. Yes, the answer is yes. That's something possible, very much possible, to send out stimulus check into economy. Biden administration is increasing stimulus check, which Goldman Sachs estimate it would end up costing about $1.2 trillion, and Congress could potentially increase the unemployment compensation and stimulus check in a bipartisan way as long as people agree to look for work. In conclusion, Federal Reserve and Congress might issue another round of stimulus check if economic recession lasts for a very long time. It's unlikely that amount of money will be given as much as the first round that we have seen in the last years, but you know what, Biden administration is likely to use the stimulus money to aid the chip and energy sectors. Currently, Inflation Reduction Act will not reduce the inflation, but instead it will increase it, dumping more money into chip sector and energy sector to pull out of the recession. And Inflation Reduction Act is a reuse and will instead increase the inflation. Biden administration can loosely interpret the rules in order to allow a massive spending and job opportunities in chip manufacturing such as EV, solar and hydro. There are chances that Congress will be working together to raise unemployment compensation with looking for a work requirement. While you know what, stimulating the economy, slowing the economy can happen if inflation is conquered. Now, inflation proving to be transitory with the data from the shipping cost out of China. Shipping cost out of China has caused transitory inflation, and people have asked how stimulus check could be given with the inflation present. So to understand this example better, here you can see now inflation is represented by this red line. Now let's say this red line starts off high with indicating the high inflation, then it will start dropping once again indicating a deflation. Now during the period of deflation, government can print the money and they can stimulate the economy via stimulus check. The government can then print money via stimulus check to try push the red line back up like this, and they must make sure that they do in a way that it does not cause further inflation by doing so. Now there is one possibility. As you can see from this chart, the cost of shipping from China has plummeted, and this could be what our inflation should look like. Hope this example got you better understanding whether you should expect stimulus check or not. Now you know what, inflation needs to go away in order to allow our stimulus check to be issued, and this requires pushing the economy into nasty recession. Government therefore will print money but less than last time in order to avoid the inflation, and the overall goal is for the inflation to increase via stimulus check. In that event, deflation could also occur if government does not accomplish this. Also, there is another possibility, which is they screw up something that is also possible and that could lead to the deflation, and the charts are showing that the shipping cost out of China, if it's plummeting, which is an indication that what inflation might look like, and it is also possible for the inflation to stay higher for a very longer period of duration. And in that particular event of a deep and dark recession, stimulus check could be sent out in order to prevent the deflation. But let me tell you guys, at this point in time, no stimulus check on a federal level, port stimulus check has not been approved in any dollar values. So make sure you note this fact. Once I get any latest details, I will keep you posted. So guys, make sure to hit that like, share this video, subscribe to our channel, and this is Kedar from How to Guys. See you in the next video.